Here in Medjugorje, and I'm with, what's your name?
Michael Lawrence.
And where are you from, Michael?
I'm from Ireland, a place called County Mayo, Castlebar.
Wow. And you came often here to Medjugorje?
This is my 4th time to Medjugorje.
Why do you come back all the time?
It's beautiful. Something just draws you here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very special feeling. It's a privilege to be here, really. Mm-hmm. You know, it's been absolutely a godsend from heaven.
Mm-hmm. And
Medjugorje.
For you as a man to come here, normally the women pray the rosary, go to church.
Well, I've been to Our Lady apparitions for years and years and years. Before I even went on any pilgrimage, mm-hmm. I've always been very fascinated by it. Mm-hmm. I've always been following up Medjugorje and Garabandal and all over the world, mm-hmm. because we live in about half an hour's drive from Knock Shrine in Ireland, so we already have our own shrine beside us. Mm-hmm. So I've been fascinated by messages, mm-hmm. and miracles, and I knew about this place even before I even came to it on a pilgrimage. Mm-hmm. And I've been keeping tabs on it for years, but I never went on a plane because I was never so good on a plane. Mm-hmm. So the first trip on a plane was in 2016.
To Medjugorje, to Split, Dubrovnik?
Yeah. To Dubrovnik.
Uh-huh.
And my daughter, they were over June the same year, mm-hmm. and they came back for the first time, mm-hmm. and they encouraged us to come to Medjugorje. Yeah. So we came over in 3 to 4 months later for the first time.
And how
it was a lovely experience. When I put my feet on holy ground, we call it, mm-hmm. I absolutely couldn't believe, after reading so much about it and hearing so much about it, mm-hmm. that I was actually standing on the ground of it. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't take it all in because it was so beautiful. And it didn't come a reality, mm-hmm. for a few days till I got the excitements out of the way. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it sank in, and I've been here in the following year, 2017. Mm-hmm. And then I've been here in 23 last year, and today 24.
And why do you come back all the time? What is it? What brought you back?
What brought me back? I think you've been called back. You've been called back. I think our Blessed Mother, she calls you back. Mm-hmm. The say about this place is, if you go once, you always go twice. So, mm-hmm. My 4th time, I don't think it'll be the last. It'll keep continuing.
So yeah, it's a continuum. Right?
It'll be a continuum moment, yeah.
And I see you pray the rosary. Did you?
I do. Divine Mercy every day and the rosary every day.
What's so special about the Divine Mercy Chaplet?
I think it's all the promises, you know, that Jesus, you know, has attained to it. Mm-hmm. And I have a great love for it because I have the...
Oh, there.
See.
Yeah.
There's Jesus.
Yeah.
And here's the altar.
Faustina. Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah. And there's Padre Pio.
You like Padre Pio?
I do. And there's my favorite Pope.
Wow, John Paul II.
There's my favorite.
Yes, mine too.
And there's my favorite.
Wow, amazing.
But the most important one is on the back. If you raise the shirt onto the right hand side, up to the shoulder blade.
Of Medjugorje.
Yes.
Unbelievable. But we pull it down because
it's
cold.
It is, yes.
You don't want to get you cold.
No.
But this is amazing.
Yeah.
Why Padre Pio? Why do you like him so much?
We've always prayed to Padre Pio because he's a well-known saint, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's in everybody's lips, really.
Yeah.
And my wife, she's a great devotion to Padre Pio all her life.
And you see miracles happening in your life as well?
We have, yeah. Well, we had our ups and downs on our own. We had, we had kids that died belonging to us, you know, during our years of marriage. But our faith kept us going the whole time. We never give up. We never give up. Like us, we buried 6 kids, mm-hmm. and 6 kids, yeah.
You buried
6 kids, yeah, including twins and all of them. And faith just kept us going the whole time. We never give up. My wife, she's a very strong faith. She's, you know, and now we have 3 healthy girls.
Wow.
Yeah. So 3 healthy girls.
And what would you tell people? You know, a lot of people struggle losing their children. Even my dad, losing my sister, my brother. What would you tell the people how to get over that?
Well, life is a test, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It can be cruel, and it also can be very kind to you. Yeah. We got mixture of both. We got cruel, and we also got kind. But we also then, you know, you've got to pick up the mantle and keep continuing the whole time. You just can't, you know, give up life. Life still has to go on at the end of the day. There's no end to it, you know. And I think that's, you know, that's very important. I think your faith, you know, I think your faith at prayer, your prayer and daily faith and mass keeps you going. Even when you're down, it lifts you.
You go to mass?
I do go to mass. Go to mass every Sunday. And I do the mercy every day and the rosary every morning.
And what is the power of the rosary?
The power of the rosary, I think the power of the rosary is, you know, Our Lady's listening to you. You know it's her prayer because she's given it to you.
Yeah.
So as a mother, you know, we honour her by giving her praise in her rosary. I think that's lovely, you know.
And confession for you, huh?
I do every month.
Well, what would you tell people who are scared? Why do you go every month and why should we go to confession?
Oh, I feel Jesus will hold it again in the future. Do you know what I mean? Maybe the hour of death or something. Yeah. You know, that you haven't got your soul perfect before him. Although we'll never be perfect, but I think it's a great thing to get it out of your system. It gives you really a peace of mind as well. I think people are scared, people are scared because they are afraid of 20 and 30 years and 15 years. Maybe they'll go to confession and they are nervous, but I think you just, you know, pray about it and maybe concentrate on it and you'll get the courage. It's like everything the first time you go on a plane. I was nervous to go on a plane and I was told by my cousin to go on a plane. I said, I'd never go on it. Never. Oh, I said, I went on for the first time, he says. And he said, there's nothing into it. He says, it's like, he said, you're sitting, he said, in a car. He said, it's just driving there. He said, you know what I mean? But I said, I wouldn't want to do it. So, for the first time, I took up the courage and I did go. But I had 4 pints of Smithwick's beer on me before I went down there. I had 4 pints. And then when I got the few drinks onto me, I hopped onto the plane like there was nothing there. It's the same with confession. You just take the courage. Just take that courage. That step, we call it. That first step.
That's what even Irish priest here said. If you're scared, take a pint and then go to confession.
Yeah, I was listening to you. I was. Yeah, I'm good at you. I was. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I was laughing.
Yeah, I was laughing. Yeah.
And what would you tell people? Why come to Medjugorje?
I'd say come because experience it. Experience. There is a peace here. Now I've been to a good few places. I've been to Fatima. I've been to Lourdes. I've been to the Divine Mercy Shrine in Krakow. And there's something very special about this. I feel the prayer is more meaningful because you see the people with the rosaries the whole time in their hands and they're praying and they're singing. You can actually hear them singing. And I think this really stands out a little bit extra than other places. I feel that because other places there appear to be this groups coming and going, but you don't actually see them. What you actually see here, concentrating on the prayer. And that's beautiful, you know? And I feel like I've been to a few places and they do pray, but there's something very special about the prayer here. And that's what I like. This is what I like about it. Even me and my wife said now she really enjoyed her holiday here, you know? We say prayer is more meaningful here than we've been everywhere else, you know? So it's been beautiful.
And for you, the favorite place here in Medjugorje?
Yeah. I'd say it is now. Yeah, I'd say it is now. Yeah.
Which one is your favorite spot?
Here. Well, there's a few spots. Yeah. Our Lady here at the corner here.
Yeah, around the corner here. Yep.
I love being the presence at the front of the church here.
Yeah. Okay.
Right here, the presence.
Yeah.
And the weeping knee down the back.
Down the back altar.
Down the back altar. Yeah. Yeah.
You climb always the mountains, possibly?
I did some of them. Yeah, I did. So far, I did the Apparition Hill and. We've done all the churches, all the in the grounds. The Chapel of Life is the next one I have to do now before the evening's out. And
you saw Mr. Bond as well?
I did. I was talking to Mr. Bond. Yeah.
Say hello to Mr. Bond.
Because I met him for the first time. I was going to the vicar's house there up at the Apparition Hill there. And I recognized him from your videos because you've been always driving over to Mr. Bond. So I had to say it, when I seen him, I had to say it. I said, hello, Mr. Bond. Oh, he said, you keep away from that Tom. He said, you keep away from it. But I was just glad to meet him.
Nice
so then he put me on to you then. Yeah. And he tried to get in contact with your number and all that. And you didn't answer.
You see how it happened? Divine
Yeah. Well, I've been watching out for you. I really wanted to see you because you're a celebrity. You're a celebrity.
I don't know. I just like doing videos.
Yeah. You're a celebrity, Tom. You're a celebrity.
For me, it's just love. Listen to your story and listen. 6 children to get over that.
Yeah.
You need a strong faith.
We do, the traveling community do have very strong faith. We're brought up in a very strong faith, all the traveling community.
That was your parents already?
Yeah. The faith, You're baptized into the faith, and then it's brainwashed into you, really. It's in your DNA.
Yeah.
And, and then now you pass it on to your own family. My family's here in Medjugorje now today with us because we came over with them. And they also love her.
And they gave the example.
And now we have another daughter who's coming out here in 3-4 weeks' time.
Yeah, amazing.
Do you know what I mean? So...
What can I say?
It's beautiful.
So beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And when you were in Krakow, you said to see the Divine Mercy.
I saw it. It was lovely.
How was that to do that?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of as you see there yourself.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of that image. I really love that image. But to actually see it in person with your own eyes, I couldn't believe, just like it was being heard for the first time, that I actually had my eyes on the image of the Divine Mercy. And it's huge, it's massive. And to be in the presence of it was a lovely honour to be there. Knowing that this was the painting, was the image that Saint Faustina had seen with her own eyes. It was lovely, wasn't it?
So it's worthwhile going there.
Oh, I loved it, I loved it.
And how is Knock?
Knock is very busy. Yeah, it's the summer months, very busy, and an awful lot of pilgrimages from all around the world as well. And it's a very nice place as well. Very, very, very prayerful. And as I said, to come from all over the world, even American, probably from here as well. But it's a beautiful place as well.
And what would you tell people, why Catholic? What is so beautiful about our faith?
I think when we have in the Catholic faith, it's not an ordinary faith. I don't believe it is anyways. Well, for one, we have assurance, as we call it. Assurance. Right, we have the body of Christ there. We have confession, we have adoration, and we have Holy Mass. And I think that's beautiful. That's something to look forward to every day. Something to look forward to every day. That's what I love about it.
And for you, Holy Mass, the Eucharist.
I receive the Holy Communion. I know I'm receiving Jesus. Because this is my body. It's been given up for you. And whether it's my body or it's my flesh, will have eternal life. And that's what I believe in. Wow. I believe in that. That is actually Jesus' soul and divinity.
Yes.
Soul and divinity.
Wow. So we both invite everybody to come to Medjugorje.
Please do. Yeah. Please do.
And check it out.
Please do. Come and see for yourself. And you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed with the people and the place itself and the prayer and the spiritual side of life of it. Gorgeous. Beautiful.
What is for you the fruit of Medjugorje? Did you get more prayer for the effect of Medjugorje on you and your family?
It is, It's the prayerful, It's the more prayerful, The more prayerfully. Yes. More prayer
to God?
Yeah, closer to God. Brings you very close to God. Because Our Lady draws you here. She wants you to be here. And she wants you to spread the word. When you live here, when you get your plane or your taxi and you go home, she wants you to tell the next neighbour all about it. And that's what everybody does. Whenever all the pilgrims are here, they leave here and they bring other people back here for the first time.
Yeah.
It spreads, and it's a beautiful thing.
What do you tell people when you come home?
Well, you're filled with joy for starters, the spiritual joy of being here, and that you had a lovely time and you met nice people in it, and it's beautiful. I love listening to the masses in the morning, the singing and all that.
Yeah.
It's absolutely special. It's a place really for me. It's out of this world, to be honest with you.
Out of this
world.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's out of this world.
It's a bit like heaven on earth.
It is like the heaven and earth. Yeah.
What can I say? Thank you for that beautiful interview.
Thank you, and I'm pleased to meet you, Tom.
Right.
I really am. I've been following you for months and months, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you.
And look how God brought us together.
But thanks to Mr. Bond.
And thanks to Mr. Bond. Exactly, Mr. Bond, we love you.
Yeah, thanks to Mr. Bond.